At Rector Construction in Champaign, they pride themselves on being able to take care of all parts of your home from top to bottom. Today, we're not talking about the top. I'm apparently prepared to go into the bottom of a house, otherwise known as a crawl space.
I mean, and you look great, too, so I appreciate you offering and volunteering your time to do that for us.
I'm fairly certain one of my knee pads is on upside down, but...
Well, I mean, the first time, it's good. So obviously, if you see us, we're out and about a lot, doing a lot of remodels, inside homes. Lately, with that hailstorm, still have a lot of roofs, siding, stuff like that we're trying to take care of people on. But over the past year, we've just done a lot more research looking into, for us, what are other ways to serve the community. And one of those, even with COVID and coronavirus, like health, right? And so the more we learned actually about crawl spaces, which is why you see all kinds of interesting, weird-looking machines and gear back here, we just saw a lot of people just don't know about, and I don't want to say like the dangers scary, but really the dangers of what's in your crawl space as far as air quality or moisture or the dead animals we find.
This is Kyle, by the way, from Rector Construction. I didn't introduce him.
Come around.
I think crawl spaces seem like places no one ever goes, probably because they're either scared of what they'll find or they know that they don't know what they're looking for.
Right, and it's not a lot of fun, so it's not like let's pop the popcorn, get a movie going on, and crawl back down underneath where there's only like 2
inches. Get your bright white suit.
Exactly, right, and get on your mask to breathe in. So, no, it's something that you shouldn't have to go down and check a lot, but it's something where we thought, okay, what can we do? And so like a free inspection. So just like you get an inspection on your roof or something else, we'll send someone down. It takes about like 30, 45 minutes so we can check different readings from humidity, the moisture of the wood. Some places we go down there and there's standing water, where maybe some of the solutions are a sump pump. Some of the solutions may just be that the way that the land outside is sloped back to the house that we need to figure out. But what we don't want to find is kind of like that standing water, the mold that's already growing down there, the leftovers that animals have left or dead animals, because actually 50% of the air that you're breathing in your house, if you're on a crawl space, is actually coming up through the crawl space, right? You can have the most beautiful house in the world, but you're breathing the air that's down there.
Are there, I'm assuming there are ways then to prevent all the stuff that's under your house from getting into the house.
A couple solutions likely would be a vapor barrier, something to put down to keep any water that's coming up through the ground or moisture coming in that way and that staying out. And that vapor barrier can go up the walls. A lot of people back in the day, you'd have these vents in crawl spaces, right? They're supposed to be vented. Not so much, right? So we need to go add insulation, close those off.
And you want to obviously get rid of any current problems and then prevent any future problems from happening. What is some of this gear behind me?
Yeah, I mean, and that's where it's kind of fun, right? So it's kind of like that ET set that we're coming at. So you have everything from like negative air machines, so that while we're down there working, it's actually pulling the air out. So while we're in there, and if we're vacuuming off the mold first before we're scrubbing it, before we're putting on the different sorts of whatever I'm trying to say. It's hard on TV, people. It's kind of nerve-wracking. So, some of the chemicals that treat it, this is pulling the air out. Everything. So it's like you've got one, and it's kind of fun if you, I mean, get it on there.
Do a number on my hair, so I'm just holding it at the moment.
And understandably, that's what happened to mine. So it's like the different masks. Sometimes it's sealing different areas with the foam. There's something called a butyl tape, where it's like, how are we getting vapor barriers down there? Enough stuff where for us, it's like that's part of why it's like, give us a call, let us explain it to you. There's a couple other businesses in town that do it, and so for us, again, it's like, just get 3 bids. So if there's another person that fits better, great, but the more we learned about it, the more we felt like we were almost obligated. It's like we need to figure out this service so we can offer it, so there's not this hidden, you've got asthma problems, you've got health problems, or we're going to a lot of homes that are being sold right now in a great market, and all of a sudden there's structural problems under there. So we thought we're gonna jump in or jump down and whatever.
As you can see, they are prepared. Everything from crawling under the crawl space itself to taking care of the problems once they get there. And whether it's your health or your house, they can protect them both. It's Rector Construction in Champaign. This is Kyle. We'll have all the information you need on our website, so you can contact them at CILiving.tv.